He's just not scared of anyone. There are just so many missed nades coming in from these lads as well. Oreo does realize that there are 2 players in 2 of those buildings, and certainly he doesn't really want to expose his body way too much while he's trying to nade in. Is that nade gonna make it? And yes! What a beautiful nade, but the exchange, the trade of the nades is just absolutely fantastic. Though that is one of the most crucial things that we all want to know, because we do know what Blood Legions is capable of doing. And certainly just take a look at that nade. It just completely decimated the entire squad of FS, and just a well-placed nade coming in from DRS.
That was absolutely insane. To move forward in the circle, 2 players left for A1 Esports, SnipeYT and 6ix9ine in the backline. SnipeYT, well, managed to get a knock on Smokey, but 2 players right in front. Those are the 2 players that he has to worry about the most. The nade comes in and the knock is going to be there on 6ix9ine. SnipeYT is going to be the last player surviving in a 1 versus 3 situation, and he gets another one. TrueLove's HP is also really low. He's sitting there on 50% HP. SnipeYT goes in, tries to fire in the smoke. He's going to go for the finish, but no, he gets caught with his pants down and finished off by TrueLove. And ladies and gentlemen, well, 7C, they are the squad that survived. Always, that is the best thing you can do, but also the better thing is going to be getting a nade with a grenade, ladies and gentlemen. Getting a knock with a grenade. I don't know why I just said that, but Joker actually managed to do that. One of the players from the side of Log1 has been taken down, and Demon is actually keeping his teammate away from him. So getting the revive is actually going to be really tricky right now. And look at this. Oh, he goes from the backlines, and Shari actually catches him off guard. That was just a bait, that was a trap that was laid out by the players of Skylight Gaming, and they are planning to finish off the players of Log1 one after the other. I don't think they're going to be moving in the circle at this point.
Yep, unfortunate turn of events for Rolex there from Log1. Just the overall way he just got capitalized by them. It was just so unfortunate. And now it just seems like Joker is going to be bullying this man. Unfortunate for what there. I don't really feel like you should bully him. Just end his misery, please. And yes, that is going to be happening. And just overall, you know, he was just trying to have a friendly conversation, but then he realized, oh, that man is knocked. He cannot talk anymore. And now things have came down only to the last man of Log1 is going to be blank.
Well, the trades are happening back and forth as DRS, they have 2 knocked out from their opponent side, and 1 of their own teammates was taken down. Nima, as he was quite exposed, was taken down. But now, are they going to commit to the fight? That is going to be a really big question, because I mean, both these teams are quite exposed. DRS, they just have this 1 house and 2 players right here, and on the other side, INE is completely out in the open, but with all 4 players.
I mean, for now, it doesn't really seem like INES is actually interested in challenging the fight completely, as they are trying their best just to get those resin on their teams as well. But just take a look at Mafia Ninja from the backline. Is chipping a little bit of damage, but certainly does suppressive fire that we talk about is coming in from him as well, just to give a little bit of room, a little bit of breathing edge for his teammates, just to get those resin and even those first aid and just medkit pop off as well. And now it does seem like DRS are in an overall real good spot inside this fight. They do have really good angles going in, and they have INES completely contested from all over the sides as well. And yes, this is exactly what I'm saying, and it's going to be Mafia Ninja finding the first kill on the INES Newty there, and this is what exactly I was saying, from the backlines, creating so much problems for their team as well. Now Kajar going to be firing a little bit of shots and does manage to catch 1 guy off guard though, but certainly the nades are coming in through. The nade is not going to be connecting to anyone, and yes, Newty again going down with that nade. Unfortunate for him, as he was just rezzed and he just went down, as he was just down to such low HP.
Well, Gyaltsen is really precise with his agility usage, but INES, are they going to be able to survive this onslaught coming in from the side of DRS? That is going to become a really big question. I mean, both the teams are some of the premier lineups representing their regions, and look at this. Look at the formation from the players of DRS Gaming. They have surrounded INES from every single direction. They have forced them to fight in multiple directions in the same time. It's Newt and Clutch trying to stop Gyaltsen from closing in, but are they going to do that? I don't think so, because he's already up pretty close. And the knock is going to come in as Gyaltsen is going to be taken down, but Nima from the backlines actually managed to take a trade on Clutch. Newt is going to be dropped down as well. That means INES, which is 1 player surviving, and it's going to be Gajor on the southern side of our screens. He's actually out of our display right now. Now we do see him. AJ, he's going to go for the charge in. Well, before he does, is he going to actually pretty much secure the kills on the other lads from the side of INES. Nima is going to be there watching out for Gajor as well, and here comes the blue zone, but just the second blue zone, so not enough damage is going to be there. These guys can just run their boosters and their bandages and pretty much be really healthy to secure their fight. But INES on the verge of being extinct. Just one lad surviving. Is he going to even be able to get one kill? That is going to be a really big question. Oh,
just the overall positioning. Yeah. Just the overall positioning coming in from DRS in this entire fight was just so good. And it seems like, yep, Gachar is going to get spotted by AJ. And a beautiful M4 spray coming in just to completely take him down. And now that's the entire existence wiped out of INES this time. Taking an exit on the first. He's just making so many things happen, and yes, Sinister also taking so much cover fire from SG in the backline as well. Praveen also has his eyes on MGS and even SG. But now, Praveen does know that the situation over here is getting out of hand a little bit, and the fight is breaking it through. The first knock has been made, and of course it's going to be Snipe taking the things in his hand, and of course Carnage has a little bit of upper edge side of the fight, and yep, this is exactly what I'm talking about. SG getting eliminated early this time by Carnage, and this is exactly what I was saying. This is what we wanted to say. This is what Carnage was lacking in the previous game, and certainly this time they have woken up. And as I was saying, we might see some early action going inside this as well. As we take a look, it's going to be between DeadEyes guys and XP Blood Legions this time. And it seems like Blood Legions do have the early casualties going inside this. And even same goes on DeadEyes as well. Shufusar going down early on this time. And of course, he's going to be on top. He's going to be making his way onto his teammates just to get that res in. But our Blood Legion is going to be let that happen though. Certainly, Blood Legion is one of the teams that is so aggressive with their initial gameplay, and just the overall raw aggression these guys show. It's just so good because the overall execution when it comes to just aggressing in, of course, it also comes down to that well-placed, precise utility usage, and even completely relying on your game sense, knowing, okay, where that guy might be inside this house. Okay, so these are some of the most common angles where a guy can hide. But now taking a look at that heroic entry coming from the other players of DeadEyes, and it's going to be Hungrybox and it's going to be DeSuyogSIR.
Well, definitely they think that they have pinned down the players of XP Blood Legion, but the players of XP Blood Legions are here as well. The backup has arrived, and it has arrived for both the teams, and both the squads are going to be trying to find an opening. Utility is going to be absolutely important, plus absolutely no one in this fight is fully loaded out. All of them are fighting with deficits. Oh! Yo, with the shotgun actually managed to take down his opponents, and well, XP Blood Legion not off to a good start. Two players already have been picked off. One guy has been pinned out, and that Sniper Watchtower. And well, Shifusar is on the backlines. He's keeping an eye on it. He's just trying to see, like, he does not get his opponent. Their target does not actually get away.
And one thing I really want to note down here is just that overall, like, positioning capitalization coming from Blood Legion. Of course, they do have that little bit of high ground going inside this fight, and we all do know what kind of advantages the high ground can give you. But certainly losing out on some of the players early on might be a massive casualty coming in from them as well.
Well, definitely, and I mean, it is going to be quite an interesting situation because you did mention this, right? XP Blood Legion, they have a habit of pulling themselves out of tough spots, but this is one spot that I don't think they're going to be able to pull themselves out of. The players of DEO, alright, on top is going to be taken down. The second knock is going to... is that going to come in? No, they actually managed to finish him off. It was a 2 versus 1 situation with the individual being on just, 20 HP.
No, Leo might get capitalized with the data on his hand. Almost didn't get caught off guard, but Leo getting capitalized, of course, by DeadEyes, and exactly what we expect.
Coming in into the circle, and well, now they have control of all those houses over there. They have so much cover available for them to play around with. But same can't be said for the players of T2K, who are actually taking a really aggressive fight against the players of DeadEyes. And well, Radiator goes in, gets a finish. They have managed to get 2 knocks. It's a 2v2 situation right now. It is up to Hungrybox and Sugoi, who are trying to out, but Hungrybox is going to be taken down as well. Where are the players of DeadEyes being taken down from? And well, ladies and gentlemen, the answer to that is going to be stalwart plays.
Of course, the backline pressure is going to be applied onto DeadEyes. The Stab Hungry Fox is going to be so disappointed at the overall placement or the position that he has been shown to us as well. But now it seems like DeSuyogSIR is going to be the last man standing, and he's trying his best to not give any kind of position away to his enemies as well. Now he's going to be throwing those smokes just to provide him extra bit of cover as well. But now it does seem like Sarge does know the exact position of DeSuyog as well, so he is just going to be roaming outside the houses. As we take a look at DeSuyog, this time going to be repositioning himself into a complete new position, and Sarge doesn't really want to aggress it inside the smoke, and we all do know sometimes just aggressing inside the smoke might not plan things out because you just don't know where the enemy might be, and it just might be keeping on guessing. And yes, exactly, this is going to be happening, and of course it's going to be DRSXAJ this time, going to be taking down the last man standing of the enemy team, and it's going to be DeSuyogSIR.